Hey everyone, Annette here. Today I'm taking you on a journey to the majestic Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. Buckle up because we're about to explore America's largest home. We arrived at the breathtaking Biltmore House, a French Renaissance chateau that instantly transported me to another era. The scale is incredible with 250 rooms spread across 4 floors. It's like stepping into a luxurious palace.
It's first time to Biltmore? Wow, lots of you. Welcome. I'd like to welcome you all, but being here first time, really kind of special. You have no idea what you got yourself in for. I think you'll thoroughly enjoy yourself. Biltmore's just the most wonderful place ever. Feel good place. And we boast that we have the largest, most beautiful home in America. That we do. But Biltmore is a whole lot more than that. It's a working estate. We have right at 5,000 acres here. And George, he first welcomed all of his friends and his family to his home big housewarming party on Christmas Eve, 1895, almost 129 years ago. And I'd like to welcome you all to Biltmore House. It's America's largest and, according to TripAdvisor, most beautiful home in America.
I could be the one you love.
Tables were custom built by the Brunswick Bulk Colander Company, made of solid oak to match the oak paneling on the walls. Each table weighs more than a ton. The one on the left without pockets is a carom billiards table. The one with pockets is
I could be the one you love.
And Biltmore's a privately owned estate. George Vanderbilt, he's the man who developed Biltmore, and he passed that on to his family, who still own it 130 years later. So two of George's great grandkids are the owners now. And George Vanderbilt, he came here for the first time 1887. Back then he was just 25 years old, and George came here with just lots and lots of money, which he got just the easiest way ever. He chose his parents very well. Back then, George's dad, richest man in the whole wide world, and named Billy Vanderbilt, ran a family business which was started by George's grandpa. George's grandpa started a shipping business that graduated into railroads time of the Civil War. And George, he was the youngest of 8 kids, and all of his older brothers and sisters, they all had the same dad, so a huge inheritance. And this is back before personal income tax, end of the Gilded Age. If you have all this inheritance money, what do you do with it? Well, all the Vanderbilt kids, they bought lots and lots of stuff, and then they looked around and bought more and more stuff. Then they traveled the world to find even more and more really cool stuff to buy. Then what do you do with all this stuff? You have to have a big house to keep it. So they all built great big houses. After a while, it became this little contest between all the Vanderbilt kids, who can build the biggest house. Don't you know George won? That's because he built more house. So anyway, this was George. He had lots of stuff. We've got about 50,000 items in his collection. And so he needed lots of houses. This is his 5th home. He already had one in Bar Harbor, Maine, and New York City, and Washington, and Paris. So this is a little southern mountain cottage. So George, when he came down here with all of his money, all his inheritance, he bought lots and lots of land. One time he owned about 125,000 acres here. Worked for the very eminent architect builder, a couple of years designing the home. That took them 6 years, 1,000 workers to build it. And when George started buying all the land, it didn't look like it does now. It wasn't beautiful and landscaped and forest and all. It had been overlogged and had some bare slopes and erosion.
$10,000 books.
And all of our livestock here we serve at our restaurant, so you'll have lunch or dinner here. You might see an item on your menu that says the state raised bone-in pork chop. George, he wanted to landscape it. He hired a man named Frederick Law Olmsted, most famous. Olmsted's a man who did Central Park and U.S. Capitol Grounds. He did about 90 projects before showing up here. He just loved the project. And when he came here, he focused on a couple areas here on the estate. He did the gardens next to the house, which are just really super incredible. Olmsted picked an area of about 79 acres, if you include the Bass Pond. And he designed a series of 8 different gardens so that something would be in its glory every season. And right now, it is just really incredible. The walled garden, they planted 80,000 tulips this last fall, and the conservatory is really spectacular. Also, the azaleas are starting to bloom. You probably saw quite a few along the approach road, but down in the azalea garden, it's really spectacular. It's all just right to the left of the house.
A visit to the Biltmore Estate is a true step back in time. It's a place where you can witness the opulence and appreciate the Vanderbilt family's legacy. Whether you're a history buff or simply enjoy beautiful architecture and gardens, the Biltmore Estate has something to offer everyone. Thanks for joining me on this exploration of the Biltmore Estate. If you've ever been, leave a comment below and tell me about your experience. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel adventures and check out my stay to the Village Hotel. The links up above here or down below.